All right, guys, this video is for 6 and 7 figure coaches, consultants, creators, and experts on why your business doesn't need an audience to scale to 6 and 7 figures. Basically, going over why you don't need any followers to grow and scale a business from scratch, or if you're at the 6 and 7 figure mark and going beyond, right? This is a definitive guide on scaling your marketing, leveraging viral dynamic sales letters and ads, right? Obviously, if you're interested in having us set this up for you, please book a call here. Now, let's go over some case studies. One of my first clients, Mrs. D'Agostino, she is the CEO and founder of Think Consulting Group, Think Tank Coaching, ThinkFumedia.com, and a few other companies and brands. I did lead gen for 6 of her many brands and companies, as well as for some of her partners and clients. I also coached a few of her roster of clients on the right lead gen and marketing strategies for their companies. I also helped grow one of her companies, ThinkFumedia, to 7 figures in 12 months. She and her team scaled 400 plus different businesses across many different industries, and I had a front row seat helping scale some of these companies as the lead gen coach and consultant. Now, somebody reached out to her for a reference on LinkedIn, and this was her kind reply. Now, Sebastian, another case study. Before, they were doing around 40 to 50K a month. After, scaled up to 500K per month, pulling in 180K profit per month in an 18-month time frame. Bilal, before, they were doing 20K a month. After, 300K per month, time frame 12 months. Another guy, Ryan Groth, with Sales Transformation Group. Before, they were doing around 20K per month. After, we got them up to 300K per month in a 12-month time frame. Gall, another one. Advisor Stream, another one. Capital, I always mess this up. Copilot.ai, another one, right? I don't want to read them. You guys can pause the video. Now, look, the goal of this presentation is to show you why your business doesn't need an audience to scale rapidly. I've been in the digital marketing space for about a half decade and have refined my strategies over the years to make sure that my clients are scaling their businesses profitably without having to use a big and expensive team. Now I'm sharing the juice with you here, right? You're probably struggling to grow your business because you don't have a large audience, or you seem to be stuck at the 20 to 50K a month mark and you can't seem to cross 6 or 7 figures. You may be surprised to learn that having a big following is not always necessary to attract new clients and scale your business rapidly. So let's delve deeper. Some businesses have achieved great success without having a large following. For example, consider the case of a new business that is just starting out and has yet to build an audience. This business can still attract new clients by leveraging targeted ads and sales letter. Ads are a powerful tool for reaching potential clients who may not have heard of your business before, right? With the right targeting, you can reach people who are most likely to be interested in your product or service. Obviously, right? For example, if you run a fitness business, you can target people who are interested in fitness, health, and wellness. By doing so, you can increase the chances of your ads being seen by people who are most likely to be interested in what you have to offer. But simply showing your ads to the right people is not enough. You also need to persuade them to take action and become your clients. That's where a sales letter comes in. A sales letter is a persuasive message that is designed to convince people to buy your product or service. It can be sent via email, posted on your website, or even mailed to potential clients. A well-crafted sales letter can be highly effective in attracting new clients. It's all about communicating the value of what you have to offer and addressing any potential objections they may have. For example, if you run a fitness business, your sales letter could highlight the benefits of exercise and how your program can help people achieve their fitness goals. Obviously, right? You can also address any common objections people may have, such as concerns about time or cost. By combining targeted ads with a persuasive sales letter, you can create a powerful marketing strategy that can help you scale your business quickly. This approach also allows you to reach potential clients who may not have heard of your business before and persuade them to take action and become your clients. While it takes some effort to create effective ads in a persuasive sales letter, the results can be well worth it. Having an audience can be beneficial for a business, but it is not always necessary. By leveraging targeted ads in a sales letter, you can attract new clients and scale your business rapidly, even without a large following. So, if you're struggling to grow your business because you don't have a large audience, don't despair. Instead, focus on creating effective ads and a persuasive sales letter, and you may be surprised at how quickly your business can grow. Now, let's go ahead and get right into getting your ideal clients to look at your stuff and hop on a call with you and your team. At the end of the day, everyone is playing the attention game, whether it's through email, social media, or paid ads. Every company either needs attention or needs more attention that they can turn into money so they can continue to grow and prosper. You might have received an email from us and know exactly what I'm talking about here. But in case you didn't, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. You want to cut through the noise, get your prospects' attention, and get them on calls and close the deals. The dynamic sales letter, right? A single sales letter or ad that targets a specific market segment for a specific offer. it has viral effects, right? It gets shared, right? So there's three types of content. It has viral effects, gets shared. All right. Three types of content that go viral. One, relatable content. Two, recreational. And three, reaction content, right? That, if it has those viral effects, right, it's going to drop the cost per thousand impressions at the traffic level and increase paid ads efficiency. It lasts for years and reduces, the need to continually update the creative. That decreases the sales cycle length and cost to sell since the prospects get sold through the video or written document. It also drops the resources required to train and ramp salespeople. Keep editing, right? Since the pitch is in video form and salespeople just regurgitate copy, it decreases the overhead required to run sales and marketing, since all marketing and sales are consolidated into a single asset written by a single person, distributed through a single platform, routed to a single web page, and tracked using a single tool. This all results in extreme capital efficiency and explosive growth. It's sales done with a single video instead of an entire orchestra of people. The demand created from the dynamic sales letters also forces the product to adapt, which causes product market fit and causes increased pricing, which significantly increases the return on capital and calories of entrepreneurs and allows new ideas to rapidly grow, get to market, right? The best entrepreneurs in the world and the ones who find the best products are the direct response copywriters and the ones who can assemble viral sales letters. Nothing else matters if the dynamic sales letter is done right. A single ad can make or break the business. It renders the cost of traffic irrelevant and drops the cost of a lead down to almost zero, or it significantly increases the ROI of paid ad campaigns. It postures the solution perfectly and shortens the sales cycle significantly. It can turn the salespeople into extremely efficient order takers and increase the sales conversion rate to 60% or higher for qualified prospects. There is nothing more high leverage than a viral dynamic sales letter or ad. They are difficult to create, but when they work and they blow up businesses. You can strap these things to any business and create massive value. B2B, B2C, B2P, it doesn't matter, right? We want a marketing and sales system that replaces marketing managers, sales managers, and the need for large sales teams that cut into your profit margins. It's scalable, efficient, and in-house. Let's face it, right? No one likes to manage people, so the fewer people we have to manage, the better. Let's talk about advertising, right? This is the arena which all business is played. Is the arena is basically called the metaverse, right? It's another word for the online platforms. LinkedIn, Meta, Google, Twitter, Amazon, TikTok, even Apple is going to be running ads, I think, right? So plus a few others, right, that are introducing regulations to increase their profits and durability in the advertising side of their businesses, right? All these platforms, all these advertising platforms, right? Outbound prospecting, right? Which is outreach through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever outreach you're doing, or email, right? But let's focus on the social media platforms right now, right? Outbound prospecting channels are getting more regulated and difficult to use. Example of this is LinkedIn and Meta limiting the number of friend and connection requests someone can make per day or charging for a message. Organic traffic methods that utilize short form content, and they are getting more difficult to exploit since mostly everyone is pumping out free content because they are too scared to run ads. And since there are still a limited number of eyeballs on the platforms, the competition is increasing, making it difficult to get reach unless you're unless you're shaking your butt, doing extreme stunts, or become a commentator on recent events, right? In-person conferences are great. However, when compared to leveraging precise advertising and long-form direct response copywriting techniques, I'm going to pause. All right, sorry guys, had to pause it. Had a nasty cough. Now, in-person conferences are great. However, when compared to leveraging precise advertising and long-form direct response copywriting techniques, they are terrible. Why do one-to-one when you can quite easily do one-to-many and reach many more people? Also, there are travel constraints, right? And new laws preventing people from moving that could be implemented at any time. It's too risky to depend only on in-person events. So, if one must advertise, how do we do it and get insane returns? The platforms and algorithms have become so advanced that anyone who can click a button or press play can get in front of their ideal audience. So simply understanding how to use the ad platforms is no longer an advantage. Now that mostly everyone is onboarded to the platforms, the algorithms are more mature and mostly everyone must be advertising. The competition is done at the content quality / copywriting level. A few people are good at copywriting, which is selling through written words and video. This means that they can't get a real return on their ads. There is nothing more powerful than ads when growing a business. So, how do you win? Well, here's the truth. You can achieve explosive growth, find product market fit, and make a hilarious 50 to 100x ROI on your advertising in any environment for any offer if you leverage viral dynamic sales letters and ads. So, what is a viral dynamic ad? Well, here are some examples. You probably remember Ty Lopez, Here in My Garage, right? Some of you probably remember Dollar Shave Club. You know, our blades are fucking great, right? You also have Keto Body, right? Which is the real Bruce Wayne. I remember every single one of these. And I think, I don't know, maybe you guys, if you've been in the internet marketing space for, as long as I have, or even longer, you definitely remember these, right? So up until now, the method to assemble the viral dynamic sales letter and do direct response copywriting using paid ad platforms has yet to be defined. In general, we solve this, and this is the only place on the planet that has access to this technology. So here's a simpler look at the process, right? Let me pull this up on a different window. Hopefully you guys can still see this. All right, let me zoom in. All right. Basically, you have your viral traffic channels, right? We call it viral traffic because we want it to go viral. You can do this leveraging email, Google AdWords, Google in general, YouTube ads, LinkedIn ads, Meta ads, Instagram, and Facebook, right? Now, you want to send all that traffic to a single sales letter. You can have a video. You don't need to have a video on the sales letter, but you send it to the sales letter. They fill out an application. They hop on your calendar. You all know this, right? We retarget anybody at any given point. They fill out your application. They didn't book a time. They book a time, but they didn't, confirm, whatever, right? We retarget them leveraging Instagram, YouTube, whichever platform is best for your specific niche. If you want to be on all the platforms, even better, right? But a lot of times, you can, some of our clients got really, really far with just YouTube, with just Instagram, with just LinkedIn, with just Facebook, with just email, right? Book a call, paying client, right? Let's get back. Now, hopefully it's still recording. Okay. Salespeople will likely not be needed to sell since the dynamic sales letters and videos will do most of the work. The process will be add to sales letter, chat, call, close, right? So to create these viral dynamic ads, we need an efficient creation process, right? First, we create a Godfather offer that makes people feel stupid if they were to say no to it. Then we put that offer in front of the right people with a painful problem that can pay the price that you want. The process of creating viral dynamic, dynamic viral sales letters, or bangers for short, is iterative, which means it involves iterations since the market sentiment and technology available for solutions and claims change with time. As a result, the process ensures that the ad is always in the most profitable state. The process is hyper efficient, which is especially useful during stressful times. A single person is assembling the dynamic sales letter and using a limited budget and lean testing techniques to validate the cost per lead, the sale, and write the letter. It can be used in a bootstrapped environment or for a client who is strapped for cash. The process is fast. You rapidly find resonance. You can create results in under a week. The process yanks you to the top of the market where there is the most profit. Now, the process accounts for the interdependence between the marketing and the product results and the iterative nature of getting to a viral piece, right? For the piece to go viral, it needs to provide value, which is dependent on the uniqueness and utility of the points within it and how it is communicated. So we focus on making it extremely useful. I'll kind of break this down. Number one, right? A lot of times we like to work with clients that have case studies. But if you don't have case studies, we help you get those case studies, right? From there, we create your dynamic sales letter, right? Now, do you have capital for ads? Typically, we like to work with clients that have at least $50 to $200 a day to run ads with, right? If you don't, we help you get some clients so that you have some money for ads, right? From there, we create your audience, right? We create or update your audience, right? Let's say we create for the first run. We create it. Then we create your marketing claim and your landing page and your ads. Then we start your ad spend, right? If the lead rate is above 10%, great. We update or create the sales letter. Next, your lead to close rate, right? If it's above 5%, awesome. Let's keep going. Let's create your protocol, right? Which is how you're delivering your offer, right? Which is whatever your offer is. We make it step by step, right? From there, if the success rate of your clients is above 90%, great. Now we know we have case studies. We know it's working. It's right. We know it's working. We increase your ad spend and we just follow this, follow this, follow this. Now, the reds, no, right? If it's no for all of these, if this is no, we go back to the start. If this is no, we go back to the start. If this is no, we go back to the start, right? This is if you run out of ad spend. But now, again, it typically takes about a week to figure out if something's working with the right ad spend. Sometimes it may take 2 weeks to figure out if it's working well with the right ad spend. If you're not spending enough to get it working, well, it's going to take you a lot longer for you to, one, find product market fit, right? If you're spending about 200 a day in a week times in a week time span, there's no reason for you not to find product market fit and start booking quality calls, right? Then from there, that's where your cost per lead starts to drop, because you already know it's working. Now it's just, let's increase the ad spend and let's keep the machine running, right? Now, let's go back to here. Hopefully you guys can still see this and the recording hasn't stopped. First, we want to start by determining the most profitable segment using a profit per customer per unit of time formula. If we don't focus on the top of the market, we won't get the maximum amount of yield. Once we determine the target and direction, we create a headline that cuts through the noise of the market. We use an efficient testing method to find this headline. Once we, as I was just talking about, right? Once we have the headline working, we test the offer on sales calls and by talking to prospects to determine the precise situation that they are in. We use this information to craft the first draft of a viral sales letter. Once we have the first draft of the sales letter, we test it and validate that it converts at a rate greater than 5% on cold traffic and that the price of the offer gets us a fantastic return. If that is true, we update the long form sales letter and push more traffic to the machine until the yield breaks, at which time we update the sales letter. As we increase traffic, we are bringing on salespeople who are mirroring our validated sales process and duplicating the results. Large sales teams are a thing of the past. This process enables a small, hyper-profitable elite sales team. As the sales letter improves and the pitch gets more defined, we update the video sales letter and contract the sales team down even further, where they are selling through written word or chat. The sales letter and videos do all the work. Eventually, the sales letter goes viral and we rush to fulfill the demand created by it. Writing these types of letters and going through the process can be extremely challenging, especially if you are not a full-time direct response copywriter. Current copywriting techniques and training are somewhat useful. However, they don't account for the process of writing the sales letter that intertwines getting feedback through the online ad platforms and doing sales letters and doing sales calls to do rapid iterations. They also don't account for the feedback from the market that influences the offer and the overall margin of the business. So there is some great copywriting content out there, but none of it is that useful right now since the ad platforms are relatively new. The truth is that to write viral dynamic sales letters and do direct response copywriting at the highest level and get the highest returns, one needs to be constantly iterating the price and the offer. Their North Star also needs to be the profit metric. One also needs to be able to rapidly transpose their sales letter to video and test it on the platforms using paid advertising, which requires another set of skills that are not accessible to everyone. Furthermore, to get something working, you not only need a process and steps that work with the most recent technology, but you need feedback from someone who has written viral sales letters before, since they can save you a lot of time. If you can follow a process, test, and get feedback, you can get to writing bangers for yourself quickly and efficiently. This can literally explode your business. Now, let's talk about some of the best ways to market right now, right? There are only two ways to market right now. You either become an influencer and dance around on social media and grow an audience organically, or you leverage viral advertising, personalized outbound, and dynamic sales letters, or you do both and absolutely crush it. Unless you have pricing power and you are at the top of the market, you won't be able to fare well on the advertising platforms since the cost of ads has 2 to 3x. Furthermore, there is a differential pricing with advertising, which means that if the platforms know that your offer is converting, the price of the traffic could change on you. So if you don't have viral effects in your ad or sales letter, your yield could blow up. Don't forget that these platforms are trying to make as much money as possible. So you need to make use of viral dynamic ads to take advantage and grow profitably. If you're not at the top of the market just yet, you will either need to build a large following organically or create a viral dynamic sales letter that, when pushed with advertising, goes viral and drops the CPM or cost of 1,000 impressions down a ton. So everyone needs viral effects in their letter, since this is the way to protect yourself against differential pricing. If you cannot advertise on the platforms in general, then the product or service you are offering should not exist. The market is telling you that your product shouldn't exist or the price is too low. This will be a tough pill for a lot of businesses to swallow. To get a viral dynamic ad working, you need to find product market fit through an efficient process. If you have testimonials and case studies, then you obviously have product market fit. This means people want what you're selling. So how do you write viral ads? Well, there needs to be interdependence between your marketing and your offer. Once you have 1 to 2 good ads running, create 1 to 2 retargeting ads, take the best of the retargeting ads and send them to a cold audience and rinse and repeat. Listen, we don't want a 2 to 3x return on our advertising dollars, right? We want a 25 to 50x return or more, right? That's why we focus on creating viral dynamic ads and sales letters, right? The best part is we implement the system into your business for you and you also own it. And to completely top it off, we offer an ROI guarantee within 14 to 28 days. If not, we give you your money back, no questions asked. So all you have to do is generate your marketing and sales collateral, then push it and get it in front of people using viral dynamic ads and filter the attention that you're getting by leveraging a dynamic sales letter to make sure the calls that are coming through are qualified appointments. You can do it alone, which is extremely challenging, or you can work with us. If you work with us, you can get to the results much faster and much quicker than if you were to do it alone. You will be able to create this machine a lot faster, and you will be able to overwhelm your business with customers. Like, honestly, we have limited spots. We like to onboard 1 to 2 clients a month because this is very hands-on. So if you want to work with us, don't wait, right? You can reach out to me on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, schedule a free strategy call right here, guys.